Alrighty guys, so today we're going to be discussing some of the similarities and differences between Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 2 competitively. Now, I want to say this first. I think that Advanced Warfare is going to be a great competitive game. So far, there have been a lot of changes made to the rule set. It wasn't perfect whenever it first came out. There were actually a couple of things wrong with it. And I don't really want to go into too much detail on the stuff that was wrong with it because we fixed it, and that's not really what this video is about. But more on a positive note, that this is going to be a great competitive game, and I think that we are, all in store for a great year of competition as well as viewing. So, first let's start with some of the game types. Obviously, we got Hardpoint coming back. Now, this isn't all 100%, so if the game types do change, please don't get too upset with me. But Hardpoint, I think, is for sure in there, as well as S&D, and then I'm not sure if there are going to be 3 or 4 game types. If it stays at 3, I'm going to say it's either CTF or Uplink. And if it stays at 4, I think that we're going to see both of those game types in. But, now, let's talk about some of the similarities and differences. So, in Hardpoint, obviously, some of the similarities, we have, you have to push out spawns a lot. Now, if you guys didn't watch Black Ops 2 competitively, or you don't know what pushing a spawn out is, whenever you play for rotation, or, like I said, push out a spawn, you're fighting for the spawn instead of the hill, because the spawn will influence your spawns a lot better, and you'll get more points out of the hill than just, running your face into the hill. So, that is back. That is really good, because that is what Hardpoint should be. Now, whenever the game first came out, there was no respawn delay, and the way the spawns work, if you don't have a slight respawn delay in the game, the people will just spawn, like, basically on the hill over and over again. So, what we did, we switched the respawn delay to 2.5, and now it works out perfectly. It actually feels like Hardpoint. You can push out a hill, or push out a spawn, and control the spawns a lot better than you could at the start of the game. Because at the start of the game, let me tell you, it was straight chaos. Like, there was no structure to it. It was basically just sprinting at the hard point and hoping that you killed them 8 times before they killed your guys 4 times, because obviously you're spawning out and you want the spawn that they're getting. So, Hardpoint started off really, really rough, but now it feels like Black Ops 2, which is really good, because I think that was the most entertaining game type to watch. Oh, this guy's about to get turned on. I think that was the most entertaining game type to watch throughout Black Ops 2. Alrighty guys, now let's discuss some of the movements and some of the things that you can actually do in this game. Now, I think that the movements and, strafing, double jumping, zooming around the map, it actually works out really, really well. A lot of people are skeptical about it and, scared about it, and is it going to change Call of Duty? Is it going to feel like Call of Duty? Definitely feels like Call of Duty, and it definitely hasn't harmed Call of Duty at all. It actually, I think it's improved it. Some of the things that you can do gunfight-wise with strafes and, running flags, breaching hard points, there's just it's a new element to the game, and it's something that we needed, because Call of Duty has been the same bare bones thing for the past, 6-7 years. So this change was definitely, I don't want to say it was needed, because people still love and enjoy Call of Duty, at least I do. But, it was definitely a breath of fresh air to see double jumps. Where's my beat down? Where was that? But it's definitely a breath of fresh air to see something new in the game. It definitely doesn't influence it in a bad way. Like I said, it's something new, and it's something that's really, really, fresh. It's fresh, and it's good, and it's going to reinvigorate the love for Call of Duty for a lot of people. At least I think so. So I think the Sledgehammer Games did a great job with taking this risk, because this definitely was a risk. People, what if it came out and it was just completely, really, really bad, and it wasn't good? That would not have been a good thing for them. That would not have been something that they wanted. But it came out really, really well, and I'm happy, and I love it. But now we're going to talk about some CTF. Alright, so CTF in this game, and this sort of segues nicely with the last thing that I was talking about. CTF in this game is a lot of fun. I think CTF is my favorite game mode to play in this game. So I really, really hope that we keep it in the competitive rule set. But being able to pull the flag, let me get that headshot. Being able to pull the flag and do some of the maneuvers that you can pull off with the exosuit is just, it's such a good feeling whenever you just straight juke the other team and then you jump the flag in. What? This guy's not dead? But it's just such a great feeling whenever you juke the other team out, and then you end up jumping the flag in, and it's like, oh yes, that was my play. That was my brain thinking to exo jump there, and strafe that, and avoid that gunfight, there's just a lot of very satisfying things that come from the exosuit. Like whenever you straight destroy someone, or whenever you outplay someone in search and destroy by jumping onto a building that you normally wouldn't be able to get to. I just think that the exosuit adds a whole new element, and with CTF, running flags is probably more fun than ever before. I mean, running flags usually is like, I'd rather get kills and not run the flag. You know, I'd rather get all the glory, but you can definitely get some glory from running flags now. If you make the right plays, make the right decisions, and ultimately capture the flag, you can really pull off some crazy stuff. Oh, no. Alright, so now let's do a straight-up side-by-side comparison from Advanced Warfare to Black Ops 2. And the reason why I'm comparing it to Black Ops 2 is because this game just feels like Black Ops 2. It was said to be a lot like Black Ops 2, gameplay-wise, game type-wise, and obviously many other ways. But let's just say this. It's still very, very early, and this is my opinion. Now, you guys all have your opinions. You guys all, have what you think. It's still very early. Now, remember this. Remember that phrase right there. It is still very early. But I think that this game is going to be more entertaining to watch. I think that it is going to be more entertaining to play. And I think that this is going to be all around a better Call of Duty experience than Black Ops 2. And that's not saying anything bad about Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was the best Call of Duty competitively up until this point. Like I said, I think that this game is better. But Black Ops 2 competitively was the best Call of Duty competitively since Call of Duty 4. And I think that it was probably better than Call of Duty 4. Actually, I know it was better than Call of Duty 4. So, there it is. It's out on the table. I want to know what you guys think. What are your opinions on that? I mean, that's a pretty bold statement of me to say. We're only like, what, 5-6 days maybe into the game? Like, that's a pretty bold statement to just go out on a limb and say, I think that this game is going to be better than Black Ops 2. But, like I said, I don't know what you guys have to say. Let me know in the comments. You guys think that this game is going to be more entertaining than Black Ops 2, more fun to play than Black Ops 2? Anything that you want to relate, your comparison to. You can relate it to how much skill the game takes, or, stuff like that. I think that this is going to be a great game as well because of the ridiculous amount of metagame that there is going to be with all of the different exo abilities and different, guns, class setups, and stuff like that. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, this is Scump. Bye.